Well, good morning. Here we are with one coat of clear on it. And today I'm going to silver leaf the leading edge, the de-icing boot. I think it turned out pretty well. I mean, I've got to sand it yet, get another bit of clear on it. I got, it gained about 9/10 of an ounce in the first coat. So we're up to 32 ounces. Not too bad, but I mean, it could be, it'd be nice if it was 25. But we'll get it sanded out and get another coat of clear on it or so. And she should be beautiful. Should be just as good as the Monado. I mean, I'm looking at it in the on the stream. It looks pretty good. Last night we put the scallops on it. I don't know if you like them or not. They're a little dark, but hey, whatever. I was thinking about tying it together with a blue scallop back here underneath this red one, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. So let's get to work on getting the de-icing boots on it. Go to comments. There we go. And how we're going to do that. Let's see here. I'm going to I think I'm going to do the whole leading edge. We'll make it simple on myself. No, we don't want to do the whole leading edge. We'll do a 1/4 inch down. Not going to use blue fine line on this. We'll just do it with yellow tape because I have to ink over it anyway. So, but I'm going to try that trick that I told you about. Never done it before, where we airbrush the sizing on it and then lay the leaf. I think it's going to work perfect myself. But one will only know how it works. So, need to flip it over and do the other side. This won't take long at all. So we're doing about a 1/4 inch down. Never used this leaf, never did this trick, so I have no idea if it's going to work. So, same for me, same for you, same shit, different day. You may ask, why didn't I leaf it first before I cleared it? Well, I took the finest paper known to man, good morning, which is a brown paper bag. and I sanded this right here with the paper bag. Paper bag's about, I don't know, 7,000-8,000 grit. To get rid of those ridges on there. Then I cleared it. We're going to hit it again with 5,000, or maybe just a paper towel, and then spray the sizing on it, because I don't want those lumps to show through the sizing, or show through the leaf. So I kind of had to level it out. Like I say, I got no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. And if it works, it'll be easy leafing for you guys to do your gold leaf letters. You won't have to use a brush. You just spray the sizing on with your airbrush. Okay, so we wanted about a tape width away from there. Tape width away from here. I gotta see. We're gonna see if it spins too. I have no idea if it's gonna spin. If it doesn't spin, we'll just leave it silver. See, I can always paint this. If it doesn't work, okay, I'll just paint it. So we want to stop at the end there. You know what? We'll stop at the tip rib. First tip rib. First tip rib out. Let's stop. Got a little bit of touch up to do there. It's kind of crappy looking. How much do we have there? That's about the same. Yeah. This will go so fast. So fast, except for the inking. It'll be a bit to ink the thing. It's clear it's not dry either. Okay, what did I do with the paper? It went way over there. You think, well, why do you have to paper it? Well, if you don't paper it, the leaf will stick in spots you don't want it to stick. Of course, I got shit all over the bench again. The yellow tape I'm using is all the products I use are 3M. The yellow tape I'm using is automotive tape. Body shop stuff. Let me get this off here so I can get the, put that here. Need my water. Okay. Paper. just seen the damn thing. There you go. Don't buy Harbor Freight razor blades. Absolute crap. Spend the extra $4 and get them from AutoZone. If they gave them away, it'd be too cheap or too expensive. Ain't worth a shit. Man, I hope this works. Now I'm not going to spray both of them at the same time. We're going to do one at a time because, well, I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe I can do them both at the same time. Yeah, we'll just do them both at the same time. The only thing I'm not sure about is the spinning part. If I can, how long I got to spin. Machine turn. Do I do it on drill? Let's see here. Do I have a pencil ready? Yeah, I do. We're gonna have to sand that flat. I'm gonna put this silver leaf on. I'm gonna put this pencil in a drill and machine turn the leading edge. Maybe. Maybe. Let me sand. We'll try it by hand first. I'll try hands. I don't, I'm not sure about the drill. Yeah, I thought it was a good one. Who else is going to have that? Nobody. After my gold leaf tutorials, maybe somebody will have some gold leaf letters, but I'll guarantee you they ain't going to do this. This is going to be a lot of work, but I think it'll add a little class. I got to touch up some leaf here. It's a couple of holidays. I want to close up one and before I get the next coat of clear on it. Still shooting for 52 ounces or 53. This thing weighs 32 ounces even right now with 19 ounces of hardware. Didn't make it long enough. Shit. Oh well, let's see. Is it gonna make it? Oh yeah, okay. It made it. Barely. No, it don't. Shit. Oh well. It's gonna be machined, so it'll look like silver leaf. I'm gonna spin it. I'm gonna try to spin it. Machine turn, whatever you want to call it. I can do that because the leading edge is solid. I couldn't do that in open bays, so yeah, there is no paint that looks like chrome unless you go to England and buy that stuff that's brush on chrome, and it looks pretty good, but it's not sold in the United States. EPA rules. You can find a video on YouTube about that stuff. You turn circles using a small vertical black brush that comes with a Dremel set. Slow speed using toothpaste for abrasive. A firewall on an 1/8" car model. I was going to try an eraser. I was going to try this pencil eraser, take it on the disc sander and flatten it real good, put in a drill at slow speed and go boop, 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 about 10 million times. What do you think, Terry? You think that'll work? I guess I could use some rubbing compound as abrasive. All I can do is try it. I mean, this is all an experiment with the spraying onto the sizing and everything. that drill here. Okay. So we don't need to get too crazy on this taping job. I just need to block this because it's only sizing. Yeah, well, we'll see. Got a fly grate too. Looking great is one thing, but it's got a fly grate too. I think it should be all right in the weight that it's going to come in at. Would have been nice to have, I was hoping for lighter, but hoping and getting is two different things. And Steve, I'll be able to clear my bench off either today or tomorrow and finish those drawings and get them off to you by Friday. Because everybody's, where's the VIPER plans? Yeah, they're coming. Just hold on, only been at this a month. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't put this in a drill press. Be kind of tough. This is another one of them videos. It's going to be paint drying, actually sizing drying. Take about 15 minutes, I guess. So. Then I got to ink around it, and then I can shoot the clear later on this afternoon. Okay, we just need some thin strips here to go there, and hopefully not spray it all over. Well, we hope so. You can always make mistakes, some error in building. Incidents be wrong, leading edge shape be wrong, who knows? Maybe didn't build the wing rigid enough because I didn't put a third or a second spar in, or you just don't know. Should be able to just do what we can do, That's for sure. I learned something. I go watch Make It Custom. That kid is so good. It's unbelievable. I learned from him watching his channel. Carl Fisher. He's doing a Zephyr, Lincoln Zephyr, chopping the top on a Zephyr. First he chopped the top, the A-pillar. Now he's making a new A-pillar to replace the chopped A-pillar so it gets the welds out of it. He's no bad Chad, I'll tell you that right now. There won't be much Bondo on his car. Now, Bad Chad's made a bunch of money. Discovery Channel had him on. You know, they picked the wrong guy as far as I'm concerned. I mean, yeah, he can show you how to do it, hatchery style. But I like watching guys like that Carl Fisher that really know the trade. I mean, really know the trade. That's great. Bad Chad has made a bunch of money from the Discovery Channel and probably YouTube too. He's probably knocking down big numbers on YouTube. So, you know, who am I? I'm just a little channel old guy building toy airplanes. But I've been a craftsman longer than he is old, and I know what I'm looking at. I know when I see something old world craftsman stuff. Okay, we've got it all taped off. Take a clean paper towel, one last, this has a coat of clear on it now. We're going to use this as sandpaper. It's finer than 5,000. I mean, I could hit it with 5,000. We could hit it with some 80 grit. That's what we'll do. Just want to get them ridges knocked off. Now we'll hit it with, I don't know, this is probably 10,000 here. Because in order to look like chrome, I want to lay it down with as little amount of seams and no bumps in it that we can get. This is straight gilding here. Okay, we got that one. I just set the damn thing down. There it is. And you think, well, what's he doing here? Well, this is pretty important, really, because any of the imperfection would show through the leaf. So how many sheets are going to take, you think? Okay, let's clean out the airbrush here. Give me a minute to clean this out. I got to mix up some sizing to spray on. Got orange in this. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to have a little orange in it. course, I don't know, that sizing acted weird when I... Okay, we got that cleaned out. You know, I thought Iwata was the best airbrush, but this Clio's is a better quality and a better airbrush because it has a third knob here. You can adjust the air. You turn it down, nothing comes out. Open it up, and we get flow. So hopefully this will spray unthinned. I don't know. This is the sizing I'm using. It's water-based barnabasgold.com medium gilding adhesive. Yeah, damn. There we go. Let's use an eyedropper instead of trying to pour it out. That ain't gonna work with a shit. Let me get a cup. I'm gonna have to thin this, I'll bet. Yeah, it's probably 10 times more than I need. Yeah, we're gonna have to thin that. Now that this job's over, I'm gonna have to clean these up. Don't try to close the can near the flame. Yeah. Yeah. That almost happened yesterday, except I went, I did that yesterday, so don't need to have that happen again. So I just got one of these. Let me get a tongue depressor, paint popsicle stick, whatever. That's way too thick. So take some water. Well, it's that thinner than water now. Thinner than milk or whatever. That should work. I wish I had I could put a drop of. Let me get drop of water-based paint. How about that? This is Createx water-based paint, silver alloy. So I'll put a couple of drops in that so I can see where I'm painting. So that way, if there's any holidays, the name on this airbrush is Creos, Creos from Japan. It's way better than my Iwata Eclipse and that other top loader I have. That's 2 drops. Let's see what that does. I don't want to paint this. I just want to get enough in there so I know where it's going. Doesn't really work good. Okay, that was a failed experiment. Don't do that. It will not mix with the sizing. So we'll start again. Okay, learn the lesson. Don't do that. Bummer, dude. Now, if I was using oil base, I could put little one shot with it, but now I hope you noticed we're experimenting here. But Createx, yeah, it's good stuff. We're experimenting here, and that was a failed experiment. So instead of moving ahead, throw it out and do it. Do it with fresh stuff. You know, you got a couple $1,000 airplane here. You don't want to screw it up because you're experimenting. So I'm just going to have to figure it out. So put a little water with this. That's good. Shouldn't take any more than that for this job, which is, you know, whatever that cup is, very Very little. And we'll put it on. Might have got it on a little heavy on that side. Should be fine. You know what? I'm going to wipe it off. Wipe it off and add it again. Don't like them bubbles in it. Okay, try again. That was a smart move. That looks much better. Got a few bubbles here. I'll wipe that off. This is kind of a learning curve to spray this because it doesn't spray like paint. Got bubbles out there. What the hell? Why did they come back? Must be some contamination there. There we go. Okay. That's about letting it dry. Getting the leaf ready. Let me clean this gun up real well. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't want this shit to dry in my airbrush, that's for sure. This airbrush was a little more expensive than the Iwata. I think the Iwatas are $140. And I want to say this one was $175. I'm not sure. I bought that Grex. Ended up spending $300 on all that crap. And I don't like it. Okay, I think I got it clean. If I don't, I'll know it. I'll have to throw it out. It's junk. I put a call into Steve Kafka yesterday for another number 2, and he has an answering machine. Either he's out of town or something, because he hadn't returned my call. I got some Brian Gardner liners coming on the way, 3 of those. So I'm going to have to get with Folk of Bearings and get me some more bearings. We're going to rebuild some of them tired Tigers I got, and we'll have 3 more new ones. Okay, so put this out of the way. Not yet. Not yet. Silver leaf is where? When they say loose leaf for this, they really mean loose leaf. It's loose. Where did I put my cotton balls? There they are. That makeup brush. On the floor. Now, Sparky, do you use the same for pressure for guns as, I don't know what that word is, airbrushes, I guess? How much? You know, sometimes it's 25, sometimes it's 35. Depends how the gun's spraying. think that's going to be enough leaf. I'm not sure. God, this stuff is ridiculous. Should be okay. I hope. I don't. This is an experiment. I don't know if this is going to work. So all we can do is see. You know, first time I've ever sprayed sizing with an airbrush. So I don't know if it's going to work. I know it ain't dry yet, though. So what do you guys want to talk about? Airbrushes can spray with 15 pounds, but I spray with 25 pounds, and that particular gun there, I can turn the air up and down on. Sometimes I spray with 25 pounds on HVLP, and sometimes I spray with 35 pounds, depending how the flow is. Like my clear gun really puts out the clear nice at 35 pounds. At 25, it's kind of lumpy. So you're using the air to atomize the paint. It ain't like a siphon feed gun where you got to have 100 pounds. And I got some siphon feed guns. I got a Developus that Bernie Trent sent me. Really nice. It's a $500 paint gun. Bernie's a cool guy. Are we ready yet? Nope, not quite. Well, maybe. Getting close. I have an HDE. It's high volume transfer efficiency gun. Buddy, that thing will put out the paint with low pressure. I mean, that's what I used when I was painting them truck frames after we built them in Ohio. The painter would get sick, and then Jerry would say, I know you paint. Can you paint? I don't want to paint. Well, please do it anyway. And they bought me a full face mask, almost like a fresh air mask. So I did paint some for them, but I didn't like it. I don't want to be a painter. Painter's life expectancy is about 40 years old. Don't see many old painters. When you paint with lacquer and you breathe it in without a mask, it's not good for you, but it dissipates in your lungs. When you spray urethanes, it's plastic, and it grabs to the cilia in the nose and the polyps in your lungs, and it creates plastic rocks. So you have less lung capacity, which is not good. Which is not good. All right, let's give her a whirl, Earl, and see how it goes. All it can do is screw up. Yay, them wrinkles came out. Come on now, don't screw up. Not on the last one. Crap. Yeah. Don't want to trust it, so just get a new leaf. Believe it or not, that turned out very nice. Very nice. Oh no, except for the bottom there. It's got a booger there. I'm gonna have to address. Let's see if we can get that with this. So, airbrushing sizing works. I kind of figured it would. It doesn't look great yet. It'll look great when it's machine turned and cleared. That worked rather well, actually. I mean, it worked better than brushing it. So that's what I'll be doing from now on. Should work on gold, too. That way it's perfect. Can't be say, hey, man, what we can do about that? Nothing. Okay, let's do the other side, and then we'll take the tape off. Got to get a coat of clear on it before I ink it. I'll just spray the leading edge and then wait for it to dry, then ink it, and then spray the whole plane. Where did I just set that? Right here. So guys, spraying the sizing works, and it works very well. I got you, you mother. I don't know why that came through like that. Maybe we'll get some more leaf on top of that. Put another leaf on it. Feels like the sizing came through the leaf. A couple of spots right there. Maybe I didn't let it dry long enough. That ain't gonna work. I have to think of plan B. Let's put some more leaf on. Another piece of leaf on this. That fixed it. Feels like it happened there too. Okie dokie, we're done with that process. I think I'll wait about 5 minutes and we'll unmask it. I don't think the sizing's quite dry. I could have let it set a little longer. It would have been shinier if I let it set longer. But it'll be fine. I don't think it's going to turn either, not with the eraser. So we'll just have an aluminum leading edge. And you think, well, you said 5 minutes. Well, I'm just taking the masking paper off. I'm not going to take the first row of tape off for 5 minutes. Oh no, it'll be fine because it came right up, so that's good. Gotta have a clean line. Oh. Silver specks all over everything. So next thing on the agenda is bending landing gear. I'll get it on its wheels today. And we'll do some motor fitment and tank install. And I won't tank install till I come back from Tulsa because I'm going to take the tank out of the other airplane. It's lighter. We got a spot there. We got a spot. I missed. I missed. Okay. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Now if we get it off here, we'll be fine. Okay, let's burnish it down. Oh, got a little spot right there. Let's see. Yep, that's it. We need to push this down so we smooth this out. There it is. Not much there. I mean, it's only a 1/2 inch wide. Didn't take too long. I know it didn't add any weight. No, it's not a 3D. It's a control line precision aerobatics model. F2D. Well, what do you guys think? Did it turn out all right? Shit, it's hard to see in the video. I can't see shit in the video. Let me open this up. Aluminium. I think it looks better than paint. So I'll shoot a coat of clear on it. I'm not going to bother turning it because my eraser is not going to do it. It's not even budging it. No, it'll burn it. It'll burn it. Add some clear to it and let her rip. Would have been nice to. I don't think this is turnable leaf. This is cheap China shit. What I got on the nose there. Got it off though. Let's see. Turned out good. Yes, it did. The aluminum already stands out against the black, but not as much against the white. Well, when I put a line around it, when I ink around it, it'll stand out. And of course, that could be the lighting and the camera making it blend to the white. No, we're gonna put an ink line all the way around it. Very fine ink line. I'm glad I did that. That's a good idea, Steve. Didn't come out quite as I wanted, but should be okay. I probably should have waited a little longer for the sizing to dry to bring up the shine a little more. But we got it on there. It went on there without any big hiccups. We're at 12 o'clock. So we did an hour and 20 minutes. No, I don't do RC. Most RCs are foamy models, and I'm just not into ARFs and foamies. I'm into flying pieces of art. Remember what I said, what a cowl weighs? 1 ounce? Well, I weighed this cowl, it weighs 1 ounce. Just the way it is. I knew it was going to weigh 1 ounce before. Before it hit. I wonder if Brian sent me the PayPal invoice for them 3 liners. Nope. Statement balance $72.97 on Chase, so we're going to pay that up. I didn't take long to. It's $35 100. Let's see. They are ready. Brian says they are ready. Okay, great. Turfland is waiting. Help struggling veterans. No. Chase. Let me pay this. Make a log in. Make a payment. Yeah. Sign in. Accounts. I have no statements for this period. It just says I have a statement. There we are. Pay card. Yeah. You guys got it on my other. Yeah, shit. comes back. That's a hyphen. There we go. There. Oh, you dog. Let me go here. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for this stream. I'll be back later on this afternoon. We'll do something else. So until then, see ya.